Again, that's in centimeters. Hey, here's one more example. So yes, it's a two trains problem. Okay, two trains that leave the same station at the same time, moving along straight tracks that form a 43-degree angle. If one train travels at an average speed of 80 miles per hour and the other at 110 miles per hour, how far apart are the trains after a half an hour? Okay, so here's how we work this. Here's our train station. I know, beautiful. Okay, so the trains both start here and they leave, but they're going in different directions in straight paths, and their straight paths where they came from made an angle of 43 degrees. Okay, we are wanting to know how far apart they are after one half an hour. So if we stop them at a half an hour and measure the distance from one to the other, what would it be? So this is the value we want. Well, so far, looking at this, all we have is the angle, but they did give us some more information. They told us the speed of each train. The first was going at 80 miles per hour. So in half an hour, how far would they have traveled? Well, if it's 80 miles in a full hour, a half an hour, if we divide by 2, would be 40 miles. Okay, so this train would have traveled a distance of 40 miles. The other train was going at 110 miles per hour. So again, if it's a half an hour, we just divide that in half, and it made it 55 miles from the station. Okay, so there's my situation, something that's easily solved using the law of cosines. I have two sides and the angle between them. So we start with the side opposite the angle, happens to be x. That side squared is equal to the other two sides squared and added together. So 40 squared plus 50 squared minus 2 times 40 times 55, I believe I said 55, times the cosine of our angle, which is 43. And here we just need to calculate that, and then we'll take our square root and we'll be done. Okay, so you can go carefully and slowly, or you can type that stream in, make sure it comes out okay, make sure you get the same numbers you should. Okay, 40 squared is 1600, 55 squared is 3025. Multiply this section together, so negative 2 times 40 times 55 times the cosine of 43 is negative 3,217.956. Combine these. So we have 1,600 plus 3,025 minus 3,217.956 leaves me with x squared equals 1,407.044. To finish, we're going to take the square root of both sides. We would only want the positive square root because they can't be a negative distance apart. And when we do, we get about 37.5 miles. So the distance between these two trains after a half an hour would be 37.5 miles.